So I'm going to tell you how to get lawn care customers, and I'm going to tell you something specific I'm trying this year that I'm sending out recently and hopefully going to get some great results. Today's video is sponsored by Yardbook. If you're looking to start a lawn care business or in the lawn care business, you may want to check out Yardbook for your software. Go to yardbook.com. All right, so the basics of getting customers. I mean, to me, the best thing I do as far as getting lawn care customers is having an established website and a presence on the internet. So I think if you're in the lawn business or want to start one, you should go ahead and get a website and understand a little bit about search engine optimization and start building your online presence, which can be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all this to help give your website and your business online credibility, and hopefully that you're going to rank well on Google, and that's going to include getting reviews for your business and things like that. So by doing that, and that doesn't necessarily happen overnight, but that can be a source of just ongoing customer leads that can benefit you for years to come. So to me, if you're going to be in a lawn business for the long term, that's worth doing. Other thing that I do often is try to get to know people who can send me referrals. So me doing a lot of weed control and fertilization, I get to know the guys that are mowing grass. If you're mowing grass, you might want to get to know people doing weed control and fertilization, because I get a lot of calls and we have relationships with a lot of people, and we can exchange leads in that situation. The other thing, if you're wanting like quick results, what you can do is being active in local Facebook groups and things like that for a community, a neighborhood, your city. You start close to the spring of the year being active in those and finding when people are searching for lawn. Sometimes I'll go in those groups and just search for the keyword lawn and see what comes up, and you'll find there are people searching for lawn care providers. And even if you put your name out there on one that wasn't recent, let's say you missed it when it came on there, and you post and say, hey, I'd love to give you a quote, somebody may go back in that group later and search through there looking for a lawn care provider and see your business name. I do that. Like if I'm looking for let's say I'm looking for a mechanic, okay, and I might go to my local group and do a search for the word mechanic and see all these people that people recommended maybe 6 months ago. Well, they're still relevant today. So to me, it's worth putting a comment on there and being active in social media if you want to get the results. All right, so what am I doing this year? This is an idea I had, and I thought I'm just gonna try this, and I'm gonna tell you the situation and then show you the exact document I'm sending out. And what happened is, again, I have a very narrow area that I'm trying to get customers in. So if you're outside that area, I'm not really interested in you. I'm focused on certain neighborhoods and just really trying to saturate a small area and trying to be super efficient and tight route density and all that. One area where I'm fairly established, they are building a brand new neighborhood across the street from it. So very convenient. And personally, I like small lawns and just flat, small, easy, look all the same and boring and everything. That's great for me. So they're building that neighborhood across the street from a neighborhood that I'm already established in. Very convenient, okay? They're building these houses that are very tight together, very small lawns, flat, and they're selling very quickly. So, I mean, brand new neighborhood. And I went in there the other day, and there was like, I think I counted 33 houses that had all popped up soon, but they're selling very fast, and they're going to keep building more and more houses. Now, I don't think it's going to be a giant neighborhood, but it's the type of neighborhood with the lawns that I would like to have, very convenient to where I'm already working, and I personally would like to get 6, 7, 8 yards in that neighborhood. Now, that may not happen this year. But what I've come to realize is sometimes you have to try a little bit harder to get 1 yard in a neighborhood. And once you get one, then you've got a presence in there. You're going in the neighborhood. People are seeing my sign in the yard. I've got a voice that can vouch for my work in the neighborhood. And maybe it's the loudest voice. Maybe it's the president of the homeowners association, or maybe it's the social media queen of the neighborhood who's going to tell everybody how great I am, or possibly how bad I am, so depending on how it goes. So but the point being, I need to get 1 yard with the idea that hopefully I can have several yards in the coming years, and maybe, who knows, maybe I become the ultimate lawn care provider in this neighborhood over the course of the next few years. So if you want to get established in a neighborhood like that, brand new neighborhood, to me, the reason it's attractive to me is because these people are moving in. Now, they may be moving from the same city and already know everybody in town and just moving to a new house, or some of them may be moving from out of town. And even if they're moving in the same city, oftentimes I've found if they wanted to make a switch, that's a great time to make a switch. So they moved, and you know what, I wasn't real happy with the last company I was using. I'm gonna get a fresh start with my new house. Or they're new to town, they don't know anybody, I'm looking for a lawn care provider. So a couple things you can do. One, if allowed, you can go door to door and leave stuff like door hangers, postcards, things like that on the door. To me, these kind of things, the timing is so important. I don't think people plan that far ahead for the lawn care, most of them. It's kind of a spontaneous decision. So for us, we're getting weather up in the 60s, and I've seen even some 70s in the forecast. So a lot of the cool season weeds this time of year, I'm filming this in February, so we're not to spring yet, but the weather is warming up, and it's becoming pretty obvious who's getting their lawn treated and who's not. And as the days get warmer, those weeds are growing faster and faster and looking uglier and uglier. So I think we're really close to starting to get more phone calls, and I've been getting more, honestly, lately. So I think it's almost decision time for a lot of people on whether they're going to have their lawn treated this year or not. So with that being said, if you can go door to door on a Saturday when it's warm, if it's 70 degrees and people out working in the yard, or if you don't want to go door to door, you can actually, if you have a yard in that neighborhood, go ahead and do the work that day, whether you're mowing or spraying or whatever, and people can see you. You're kind of out there spraying, and a lot of times when you do that, a neighbor will come out and say, hey, would you mind giving me a quote on your yard? So just being there is one thing. But to get to what I did, and again, I don't do this a lot, but I'm trying to get into a new neighborhood. So here's what I did. I've got this letter. I'm going to read you the letter, okay? And then this letter is included on my website. I've got lawncarelife.com. I've got some packages. One's the lawn care letters package. One's the weed control and fertilization documents package. One's the weed control fertilization documents plus the lawn care letters, okay? So one's like 29 bucks. One's, I think, 47, one's 59 at the time of this video. So this exact letter is in there if you want to get it and edit it for your business. So let me read to you what it is, and I'm going to talk to you through this letter of what I put in the letter and why I put it in the letter. And I would like to hear from you in the comments if you think this is going to be effective. So again, I'm only sending out 33. Now you can go do EDDM, the Every Door Direct Mail, and other direct mail campaigns, and those can be effective, but they are expensive. If you're gonna, sure, it'd be better if I sent out 10,000 of those, okay, but that's gonna cost me some serious money, okay? And it goes out in areas that maybe, for me, being so narrowly focused, is not target. So I'm targeting 33 houses in one neighborhood, okay? All right, so here's the letter. It's got my logo at the top, okay? It says, I'm excited about new homes and new lawns in, and I named the neighborhood. Many homeowners don't realize lawn care companies start spraying lawns in early January to get ahead of the summer weeds. Now that's what we do here in the South. You may not do that if you live somewhere else. In my opinion, the first treatment of the year is most important for weed control. It is important to spray ASAP to prevent summer crabgrass. Crabgrass can start growing in late February or early March. Now that's for my area. It may be different for your area. But I'm trying to help the customer see the urgency here. We need to get your yard sprayed. If this sits around for a few weeks, they're probably not going to call me. I need somebody to open this and talk to their spouse and say, hey, we need to call this guy tomorrow and let's get him scheduled. So I'm trying to create a sense of urgency, but I'm not just making it up. I really need to get the yard sprayed in the next few weeks to get ahead of the crabgrass. All right, next paragraph. I would love to give you a quote for weed control and fertilization on your lawn. I am a resident of my town in my 15th year of lawn care. I do 7 applications per year at a reasonable rate. Some of the small lawns in your neighborhood, and I've named the neighborhood, will be less than $40 per application. Now that's true. I've already looked at them. They're tiny. I would love to have about 7 yards in there. $39 per application would be awesome. We offer a 5% discount for those who wish to prepay for the year. Give me a call so I can get a quote for your lawn. Looking forward to meeting you. Jason Creel, my company name, my website, my phone number. And I went through there and I actually signed my name on it just to make it a little more personal. Now, I've got some highlighted sections here. I didn't highlight, the printer printed off the highlight section. So it's a special offer for their neighborhood here, the residents of this neighborhood. 50% off your first treatment. Offer expires February 28th, 2022. So basically when this hits their mailbox, they've got like a week to get the special offer. So again, I'm trying to press the urgency, but I really want them to call me in a week because I like to get the yard sprayed within a week because that would be ideal for the lawn in that situation. If somebody called me a day after that, I put February 28th, let's say they called me on March the 1st. Would I give them half off? Probably so, but that would be at my discretion at that point. Now, I don't personally like doing the half off, and I rarely do the half off. I made an exception because I'm trying to get established in a new neighborhood. When people call me normally, I don't give the half off. I haven't done the half off in several years, and I most times don't. But I thought, you know what? I'm not worried about if it's a $39 yard or $50 yard, whatever it is. I'm not worried about the half off. I'm trying to get established so that 5 years from now I can have 7, 8, 9, 10 customers in this neighborhood. Does that make sense? So I'm willing to go half off just to get my foot in the door in a neighborhood. All right, so then it says call my number to get started with lawn care quote. And then I kind of did some little bullet point checkpoints here. We deliver beautiful lawns by using premium fertilizers and weed control products. Here are 6 reasons to give Alabama Lawn Pros a call. Beautiful lawns, local company, hands-on ownership, affordable, no contract to sign, and a special offer. So that's what it says. I try to highlight the most important things, make it short. I know people don't want to read a mini novel when they open it up. It's 1 page, and I hand addressed the envelopes. What I did, I went through their neighborhood and wrote down the addresses for the street, came home, addressed them, stamped them, sent out 33 of them. Now, 33 of them, to be honest with you, the cost was next to nothing because it cost me a stamp and a little bit of time. For me, if I get 1 customer out of 33, that's like a 3% return. You know, if you did the 3% return on 10,000 every door direct mail, that would be unbelievable. That would be awesome. You know, now I didn't get near 3%. 3% is excellent, okay? But now this is a very targeted campaign to a brand new neighborhood with a special offer on it. So if I get literally 1 customer out of the 33 yards, I will be happy with that. Okay, 0 is obviously going to be a failure. 1, I'm going to consider success. Anything over 1 is an overwhelming success. If I get 2 customers from this, that's great. 2 out of 33 would be awesome, okay? What's going to happen? I don't know. At the time of this video, it should hit their mailbox tomorrow. They will have 1 week to take advantage of the offer, and I will know probably in a week if this worked or not. I may get 0, I may get 1, I may get 2, may get 3, I don't know. But 1 will be considered a success. So this is what I'm doing. The other thing I do sometimes instead of this is I have little postcards with my business logo on it, and I'll just handwrite a little 2-3 sentences in there. They saying, hey, welcome to the neighborhood. You know, they're new in the neighborhood. We take care of lawns in such and such neighborhood. Now I wouldn't say if I didn't take care of lawns, but we would love to give you a quote for your lawn. Please give me a call. And you might put your business card in there, put your name, phone number. So you can do something like a little bit more personal. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. This is the letter. Like I said, it's available in those packages on Lawn Care Life. You can take it, edit it, tweak it, put your business name in there. Of course, you could type it up as I talk if you want to, you know, save yourself some money and do it that way. But what do you think? You think it's going to work? What do you do similar? Do you ever go after brand new neighborhoods, and how do you get established in those neighborhoods to get going? And do you understand my point about trying to get 1 customer in there? Because I tell you, I got a situation where I got 1 customer on 1 street. I'm thinking of a particular street. I think I've got 8 or 9 on that street now. But I had to get the 1, and then the 1 told his neighbor, who told his other neighbor, who told his other neighbor, and now I've got 8 or 9 on 1 street. Okay, so but you know, if you don't get the first one, then it's just not going to work out. You know, willing to take a few extra work to do that. So let me hear from you. I'm Jason Creel. Appreciate you watching. There are, I think, 800 some videos on the channel. So if you're in the lawn business or want to get into lawn business you can subscribe to the channel or click on my channel name and go check out some of the previous videos. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.